It's Tressa. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the lapse in the videos, but we went on a little vacation, got sick, and anyway, to make a long story short, some people like chicken noodle soup. I like beans. I think I said that before, but my last red beans and rice video, that's the best batch I ever made. This time I'm going to use these, Ragin Cajun 10 bean soup. Now I don't really want it that soupy. We're going to see how it comes out. I'm throwing everything I have in the refrigerator in it. I only might put a little bit of sausage because I'm trying to lower the salt in the fat content. So I got tasso, which is lean ham, smoked, very seasoned, and makes everything delicious, really. And the only thing you have to worry about is a little salt. There's not too much fat on it. But to tell you what these have in them, and the seasoning packet is not very salty. I used it last time. You know, I look old with my glasses on. This has pinto, navy, red kidney, black beans, baby llama, great northern, lentil, peas, green and yellow split, black eye, salt, bell pepper, onions, celery, spice, and seasonings. And of course, I'm going to add all my own seasonings. I have a lot of garlic chopped. I have red onion. I'm going to use red onion. And I think I'm going to put poblano pepper in there. Anyway, whatever I can find. But we're going to do an Instant Pot video, is what I meant to say. It just makes everything so much quicker. But my husband and I went to the doctor yesterday and we got antibiotics. And, you know, sometimes beans are just what we need. So I thought I would bring you along on this trial recipe. I've never made these in an Instant Pot. It's all different kind of beans. So we might have to do it twice, but we'll see. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video to do with bean soup. But I wanted to show you peanut salad because Elle's at a friend's house, so he wants a lot of attention. So this video might take a little while, but I'm going to make it as fast as I can. I'm going to show you the protein. This is, I used part of this in the red beans and rice video, but I'm going to use the rest of it. It's pretty lean, and it's called green onion sausage, and it's the store that I go to. They make it themselves, and I like to slice it pretty thin. You could totally do this without meat if you wanted to, but I'd like to add a little bit of smoky flavor to it. So I'm going to cut this, and then I have this left over. I told you the tasso, it doesn't take a lot. It's very seasoned, and it's not too smoky. It's got a really nice flavor, and it's fully cooked already. And you can see the seasoning on it. I'm gonna see if I can get it close up. You can see you could eat it like this. It's so good. But it's a little expensive, so I use it mostly for seasoning meats. But I want to show you how lean this is. I'm trying to avoid a little bit of the salt, a little bit of the fat. But I bought another tasso, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I bought this kind, and they're all the same. They're not all the same, but they're close enough, so I'm not really too picky. I just bought the one that was on sale. So I'm going to be using all of this, and I think that's going to be it for my protein. But I just wanted to show you what I was, and we're going to, the last time I browned this stuff first, and I found the sausage stayed together way more when it was pressure cooked, and the red beans and rice had such a good flavor after I browned the onions and stuff. So that's what we're going to start doing. Let me cut this up, and then we'll go to the Instant Pot on Sautéing. I'm letting it get warm, and it's on the highest level. I want to show you, I got to go to a Trader Joe's. I know this is crazy, but I've never been to one. I was so excited, and I was kind of let down. Like, I thought it was going to be, anyway, I bought this organic triple filter coconut oil, and it melted in my car. I guess it's so good, but I'm going to use a little bit of this. Probably going to make a mess. Let me get a napkin. Coconut oil works really well when you want to saute things. You don't want to put too much. Let's see if it smells. No, there's no smell. Put one more drop. If you put too much, you can always take it out. You can always put a little olive oil. I might put a little pat of butter. You know that? I think I will. I'm healthy one minute, then the next minute I want to put some butter. Just a pinch. Like that much. Can you see that? And this is the amount of meat I have, and you can use whatever meat you like. You can use chicken. You can use. Let's mix this around a little bit. It's going to be so good. And of course, you know, you can make this as a soup and not eat it with rice, but we're going to eat it with rice. Oh, let me show you this. I found this. Vidalia onion mustard. Oh, I cannot wait to put this on a hot dog or a potato salad or something, but I'm saving it. We went to, it was called Martin's Gourmet Market. They had the best chicken salad, and it was just so simple. And I was so excited. It was so fun to go to those kind of places. That's all I look for is food, really. So this is a big red onion, and this is half of a poblano pepper I needed to use up. You know, I know that I'm from Louisiana. I should be using bell pepper, but I don't care for them that much anymore, and I love these. But let me tell you, this thing's hot. I couldn't believe it. I'm going to save a little bit of this onion because I'm going to make a black bean salsa today. I'm going to change that up too. I don't need much. I'm going to actually put these in the food processor. Let's see. You know I like a lot of onion. There's a tiny bit of yellow onion in here. I forgot to mention that. Let's see. That looks good. Actually, I could use more. This is my last red onion. That's why I'm being so picky about it. Because Brad doesn't eat raw onion, so I can only use a little bit. So I have my onion. You know I love the onion. And lots of garlic because I need a little extra. So let's get a little spoon or a fork. And put a little garlic in here and mix it up. I try to chop it. I keep chopping my fingernail off every time I chop some stuff because I'm always in a hurry. Yeah, we went to Florida for a little getaway, and it was actually a little far, but we wanted to take Ella. Because Brad and I have been several times. We wanted to take Ella one time before we got too old. That long trip killed my back, but it was so fun. Let's stir this around. I'm going to add a little tiny bit of salt to this. It just helps release a little bit of moisture, but you know I'm really trying to be careful with the salt. But you should season every layer, in my opinion. So let me cook this for a little while, and we'll be back. The onions probably for not even 10 minutes, but I want to show you. See how they're getting brown, and there's some brown at the bottom. I just found that it adds so much flavor, and you totally don't have to do this. You know, some people might say it's a waste of time, but I think it adds a lot more flavor. So now I'm going to add my protein, which is the 1 leg of sausage, and I don't know how much tasso exactly. If you could. The packages you could put chicken, pork, beef, almost put some ground beef, some lean ground beef, but I guess it's because of where I'm from, like you have to have a smoked meat with your beans. I don't know, that's just something I'm not going to brown this meat for long because it's basically cooked, but I find if you brown it a little bit, the pressure cooker doesn't make it want to fall apart. In this part over here, you see if you have to see it, I'm going to cook this lean ground beef that I need to use, and you've probably heard of the black bean and corn salsa, but I'm going to put some meat in it, or I might use it for something else, but I need to use it. You can see but it's very lean, 90-10. I'm going to cook this, and then I'll decide what to do with it, but I just wanted to show you where we are right now. So we're going to brown this for a little while, and then we're going to add our beans, and I got my water measured, and we'll decide how to look at this beautiful color. It smells so delicious already. And I took these beans and look how beautiful these are. I rinsed them. And if you can find this, it's a really good product. And the seasoning, I'm going to use the seasoning pack, and it's not too salty. I really like that about it. You know, and it's got the little Cajun spices in it. You could always just skip the seasoning and do it yourself if you want to. I really enjoyed it last time with the red beans. This is my first time with these. Actually, it's not my first time, but it's been years since I had it. I like to kind of mix it around in my pot first. And we're going to add just a little bit of my favorite things, like just a little bit of onion powder. You know, you can't have enough onions. And speaking of onion powder, I'm going to put some over here that's browning, then I have to decide what to do with. I'm going to put a little, I love just a little bit of, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at holding things in the account, a little bit of thyme. Mine died. I think the heat killed it. I was so disappointed. I only used a tiny bit. It just adds such a nice, clean flavor. And I always add this roasted garlic powder, just a little bit. And by the way, I used my whole jar of garlic in this ground beef. And then we're going to add just a little bit of parsley, but we're going to also add some at the end. And I have some green onions, but I haven't decided if I'm going to use those yet. Now, you could put vegetable stock in here, water, chicken stock, whatever Oh, look at that brown at the bottom. I'm going to put some water in here and deglaze this. Now, I'm just going to start with 4 cups and see where we are. Like I said, it's my first time cooking these in the Instant Pot. And it's your decision if you want them soupy, thick, you know. I'm going to scrape the bottom, make sure I get all that up. Because that, to me, adds such a great flavor. That was the best red beans and rice I ever made the other day. Okay. So we're obviously going to need more water. And I think I'm going to add 1 more cup. This will make 5. And let's see. I'm not going to add any extra salt. I might add a little bit of pepper. Because we like fresh ground pepper. And let me stir this meat over here before I burn it. I'll put a lot of garlic in here. I might make that salsa or tacos, but I'll show you. I should make 2 videos. I don't know why I do that. Let's pour a little chicken stock. And I'll go ahead and measure it. And you can always cook it down if you put too much liquid. Let's just put, this is probably too much. Let me see. I don't want it extremely soupy. Let's try that. About 3/4 of a cup. And I always use the, I love Kitchen Basics, but I should buy the unsalted. But sometimes I can't find it. Let's stir this. You know what? I'm going to go with this. It might not be enough liquid. We'll see. And I'm going to guess the time. I have been cooking meat in here for a while. I've never cooked a combination. Now I can't put the damn lid on. Sorry. I'm impatient today. There we go. Put it on sealing. We're going to cancel the saute off. And we're going to put beans in. I'm going to put it up to, I think I'm actually going to do it for, I'm going to try 45 minutes. So let's say a little prayer and hope that works. But if it doesn't, you can always, you know, add more time, thicken it up if you need to. But let me get to my ground meat, and I will be back when the pressure's crazy, guys. Guess what I forgot to do? Had to turn it off. I forgot to add the seasoning pack. Unbelievable. You have to have, this has got some good stuff in it. Like I said, it's not too salty. You might have to add salt. Well, you probably don't have to add salt with the meat. But I'm so sorry. I had to come back and tell you because that's one of the most important ingredients. So I'll be back. There's not much pressure because I've been letting it sit for a little while. So I'll be back when I can open it. It won't go off. This is what it looks like. So it is a little soupy, but that's okay. You can thicken it if you want. You can leave it like this if you want. But my husband's going to test the beans and make sure that they're all cooked. I did it for 45 minutes. So I'll be back and let you know how they come out. There's a white bean in here that's not quite ready. So I'm going to, I think I put the lid on right. There we go. I'm going to cook it for, and sometimes you never know. I'm going to cook it for, let's cancel it first. I'm going to hit beans again. I'm going to go down to, I think I'm going to do 15 minutes. Because we like them really soft. And I didn't add any more liquid. We're going to keep it this way. It's going to thicken up a little bit. And I think I have you on the wrong, oh, no, that's right. We'll be 15 more minutes, but I released the pressure myself. So let's see. Sometimes it takes a little longer when you're testing, oh, this looks perfect. See, it's not too soupy, but it's still got a little bit of juice for the, if you want rice or if you want to just eat it as a soup. So, we're going to test it again, make sure all the, because there's a lot of different kind of beans. I think they're cooked now. So that took a total of an hour, actually. And they're not too salty. We already tasted them. So let me test them again, and I will be back. Do the taste test. Now, I added a little rice, and this is something I like to do on the side. I like to take a little bit of onion, raw, and put a little vinegar and salt and pepper. I love to eat that with my beans, or you can eat kimchi with it. Just like a little vinegar taste with it. So let's try it. Now, I tasted it, and you can definitely taste the salt, but the beans are cooked perfectly. It's so delicious. Mmm. It's something different than red beans and rice, and it's still Cajun, but you know you don't have to have it that way. But it's really, I just like the beans that they cook in here. I hope you can find these, and they even have ones that are not Ragin Cajun. They have tin bean soup all over the world, I think. But it's really delicious. The Instant Pot, I did cook in an hour. Thank you for being patient with me about my videos, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't for more great recipes, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.